Hello, Jennifer Tochi here, and I'm doing an 80's archives video right now. Later on, I will be doing another video for the final girls of horror. Horror. Yes, I will. But I forgot to do my my 80's archives for Hobbs horror this week. And yes, it is 11:07, and I am still in my moo. My mom and son got me a nightgown for my birthday, and got me a nightgown that looks more like a moo than a nightgown, and I love it. And sometimes in my 80's archives, a 1990 video pops up. And hey, if it's a star from the 80's and it's a 1990's movie, hey, I'm not gonna diss it. It's my channel, so I can do anything I want. Okay, and I truly love this movie. Yes. One of my favorites. Yes. Don't tell her it's me. Yes. Yes, that is Steve Guttenberg in a mullet. Yes. With his sister, well, Shelley Long plays his little over-aggressive sister. Yes. And Jamie, what's her name? Jamie Gertz plays his love interest in this movie. Yes. And in this, he plays Gus Keating, a cartoonist who has just suffered from Hodgkin's disease. So he has lost all his hair and has gained a lot of weight and has almost died from it. So is in a deep depression at the beginning of the movie. I love his dog in the movie. He's just a cutie dog in it. And his sister is coming by delivering food to his house and is very worried about him and wants him to find love to cheer him up. And if Shelley Long is the best actress for this, I swear. And she is a romantic novel writer. And yes, and she has just finished an interview from Jamie Gertz. Yes. And Jamie plays Emily. Yes. And she's in a bad relationship at the moment with a guy who is just not growing up. And so Lizzie sees a possibility of love between the two of these. Her brother Gus. Yes. And Jamie Gertz's character. So she gets Gus into shape. Yes. Grows his hair out. Turns it blonde. Yes. Turns him into basically one of her characters from her book. Yes, he is not. She says he needs to um fall in love. He need, because she talks about how she's about to move, and because he calls her when he's Gus, she fixes him up. She fixes those two up when he still has a lot of weight on him and he doesn't have hair, and she doesn't fall for him then. So, and he falls in love, but yes, Emily does not fall in love. So she says, we need instant attraction. So she turns him into Lobo Moronga from Australia. Yes, those Australian accents on guys are cute. Ooh. Yes, I would have fallen in love too. Yes, and sparks immediately start flying when Gus in his Lobo Moronga, yes, saves her life in a robbery by accident. Saves her life, yes. And sparks start flying. But, she's got to find out sooner or later that he's not Lobo Malunga. That he's Gus Kubitschek. But, it's a 80's. It's got the 80's vibe to it. So, hey, it has to end nicely there. So, what's this movie gonna do, But, this movie, I love it. Steve Guttenberg and Shelley Long just make this movie great. The two of them playing brother and sister, it's hilarious. I love it. And they have at the beginning of the movie, they have cartoons of that Gus has drawn of him in the hospital, of the nurses like attacking him and doing bad things to him because of what he's gone through in the hospital with Hodgkin's disease. And it has a beautiful beginning song called Don't Tell Her It's Me. It's a beautiful song. I have that on one of my playlists and I love it. It's a great song. Yes. Yeah, so I'm gonna sneak in 1990 in with my 80's archives. And hey, have I done it before? Maybe I have. But I love Steve Guttenberg. I love him on Instagram, how he pops up every once in a while and gives out wonderful positive things, wonderful positive sayings, and I love all the movies he's in, all the Police Academy movies he's in. Oh, yes. I've got a collection of all his movies. Yes. So, hey, I'm a fan of Steve Guttenberg. Do not diss Steve Guttenberg. in front of Jennifer Toji. Goodbye.